Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Let me wait a few minutes until you join. Look, let me see if I am live. Am I live? Yes? No? Yes, I think I'm live. Yeah. Am I live? Okay, there's one like. That means I'm live. I wanted to get the notification. Okay, I'm live. Hello, guys. Hello, Edward. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for the support, as always. Thank you for following me. Look, I'm going to wait 2 minutes, so you will join me, because look, lots of things to say today. So join me, share this live streaming, do something. I mean, if you wanted to donate something to the channel, there is the S. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, another amazing episode, definitely. In a few minutes, I mean, in 1 minute, I'm going to start. Hello, Sabri the Wolf. Hi, hello, thanks for watching me. I'm going to talk about even the complaints Mappa received. I'm going to talk about this new hashtag available on Twitter. Thank you, Mappa. Thank you, Mappa. I'm going to talk about many, many things, so feel free to join me, and we are going to discuss this episode that was quite incredible, and we are going to have fun because I have so many things to say. Look, I have 3 papers back and forth. I mean, one side and the other side are full of things to say. So I think it's better for me to start. Okay, episode 65, episode 6 of season 4. Incredible. Definitely incredible. There are many, many good things Mappa did this time. And look, I'm going to analyze everything, all the scenes, as always. And on Thursday, at the same hour I'm right now, I'm going to rewatch this episode. So feel free to follow me, because many other new things. I'm going to say many other things over there too, I guess. What did your husband think of it? He really likes it. He was not disappointed. He felt it. And this is good because he's following the manga. And he said that sometimes, yes, they skipped some scenes in other episodes, but in this episode, they didn't skip anything. And he really liked the Magatha and Tiber, Willy Tiber, their dialogue, because he said in the manga he was before this attack, but it was a nice conjunction with what was happening later. So I listen to my husband's stuff, but I think, yeah, I have my own opinion. But yeah, definitely 100% he liked it. That was really nice, because usually after each episode I'm asking him, what do you think about it? And he is always quite positive about it. So I can understand that there is a difference between manga and anime, sure. There has to be, otherwise it would be too good to be true. But okay, I want to start. Scenes after scenes. So please follow me, join me, and whatever. We start with, I want to say, with a strange scene, because even if it was quite sad, what we saw in the first scene with the Willy, I have to say that what comes after totally erased that scene. I mean, we see Willy that is hugging his kids. First of all, I didn't know he had 5 kids. Wow, great job, Willy. I thought he was really young, but maybe he's middle 40 or something like that. But anyway, his kids, his wife, because I heard that some people thought that woman was his mother, but it's not. It's his wife, because in Japanese you say anata to your husband or to your wife. So it's impossible. It's his mother, even if she seems a little bit older than him. But I don't think so, because after 5 kids, try to understand, after 5 pregnancy, you would understand how a woman changes. But anyway, um, I liked that scene because you understand sorry, because the real pronunciation in Japan is Willy. Then, if you wanted to say in the English version, Willy, it's okay too. But I liked that scene because you see that even the Willy has a family, and this family is all alien. That's why I'm connecting with the next scene, and I will explain you why. But when he's hugging his kids, when he's saying bye bye to his wife, etc., he knows what's going to happen. And the sad thing is that for his kids and for his wife, even if his wife understood clearly what's going to happen, let's talk about the kids. His kids, they don't know that this will be the last day they are going to see his father. And that's why it's sad, because Willy or Willy has to pretend as if it's a normal day, as if after some hours he's coming back home, after some hours he's going to join his kids once again. But we all know, and he's also knowing, that that's not happening. So we have to see Willy in a different way from this scene, but at the same time, yes, we started now, so don't worry. Um, we have to understand that Willy has a heart for his kids, for his wife. But what about the rest of the aliens? We will see the next scene. Many people said, "Oh, I changed my mind about Willy thanks to this scene." No, I didn't. Because, of course, if it's about your kids, if it's about your wife, if it's about your family, you care, and you are selfish because you care about your family only. But what about the rest of the world? Does Willy think that even those officers who are about to be killed because he wants to kill officers who are pointless, who are nothing because they are aliens, don't they have a family too? They have a family too. Why he doesn't care? Why he doesn't put himself in the position of these officers? No, he doesn't care, because the only thing that he cares is his family, and we saw it clearly. We saw it. Sorry, I'm moving the webcam really quick. Okay. And we saw this in the next scene when he's talking to Magatha. So why do I have to feel sorry? I feel sorry for Willy's kids, not for him, because he showed he showed to me, sorry, in the next scene, that he's caring about his family. That's it. What about the other families? What about the other officers' families? Who cares? So I I didn't feel empathy for Willy. I felt empathy for Willy's kids, yes, but not for him, sincerely. Uh, but when he's hugging his kids, that's a good scene, and we understand the metaphor, let's say, of this entire story, that is, the world is cruel. And we heard this sentence so many times in this story. And this is an example. In this scene, we see how cruel the world is. One day you have to say bye bye to your father, and you don't even know that that's a goodbye. Uh, of course, they are going to feel pain, the kids of Willy or his wife. But look, I will say my opinion later, because I know I will have many, many critics for this, but I don't mind. It's my opinion. Um, okay, going on with this Megadth and Willys dialogue that is anticipating what's happening later. So this is a going back in time. And personally speaking, I always liked in Shingeki no Kyojin this style because I like when they explain you what happened before that specific scene, what happened before that specific attack, what's behind an attack and what's behind the counterattack. This is really good. And I think um, this helps the story to be understood. And that's why I liked this scene in particular. But let's start analyzing what look I've written all of these here in the notes, but let's start analyzing what this dialogue is about. Look, first of all, why I can't excuse Willy or why I can't feel empathy for Willy after that scene is that he's saying, look, the VIP people will be saved as soon as they can. I mean, the first who are going to be, who have to be saved first are the VIP. So let's put them in a special place so they can go away immediately as soon as they can. My question is, when Eren is attacking, is Willy innocent? No, he's not. Are the people around Willy, even Magatha, and in this case, innocent? No, they are not. Because they prefer VIPs, people. I mean, they prefer important people also in that context. So the civilians and the kids, who cares? They are the first ones not to care. So people who are, one more time, offending or they are criticizing Eren's behavior, they should pay attention on the episode, and later I'm going to tell you why. They are the first one who wanted to sacrifice people, as always, and who don't care. So we should criticize them first. We should think that they are wrong, and all the Marley is wrong. So there is no excuse for what's going on. I mean, when I heard this is like the real world. In the real world, very important people, that means VIP, they are always more protected. They are always more cared. They are always more treated well. And this is real life. I mean, in this story, we see what we see in real life too. There is no difference, but that's not what I agree. If you have to defend a population, you have to defend all. And what's the difference is that, what's the difference between Marley and Paradise? Once again, okay, in Paradise, we see a fake king in the previous seasons, then we see the real king that is a Historia. But if it's a Historia's case, I don't think she would have said, look, the VIPs first and then all the others. I don't think it's her attitude. So that's why I prefer Paradise still. Sorry to say. Then, Willy is saying that Tiber's family, the Tiber family, created a better reputation of aliens. I'm shocked. What are you saying? No way. That's not true. That's not true. Aliens are still inferior. Aliens are still discriminated. Aliens are still going to war instead of others, instead of Marley. Aliens are always used. How can you say something like this? Nothing changed. So I totally disagree what he says right now. This is stupid. This is just a mere excuse to exalt himself. Absolutely no. This is just the contrary. Nothing changed. So you, Willy Tiber, and all of your family didn't change anything. Otherwise, even Galliard, even Raina, even Okay, Bertoldo died, but even all the others, Peak, okay, they were all living in a great palace like you. No, you didn't exalt or you didn't help the reputation of aliens becoming better. Definitely no. So this is something crazy to hear. Look, he's that's why I don't feel empathy. Okay, the first scene was just a sweet candy, but then we come back to some horrible sentences. So no. Um, and then they are talking during this dialogue about some conspirators. I mean, some people working to make a relationship with the parodies somehow inside. I mean, corrupted people who are helping parodies people. I don't know if he's referring to some officers in Marley. Yes, he's saying something like that, but I don't think Paradies needs these conspirators or these people, these intruders or these helpers in Marley. They can do everything by themselves. They are already okay. They and we saw it even in the last scenes. They don't need the help of anybody. They can do everything by themselves. And here, later, Willie is saying something really bad, something unexcusable, something horrible. So if you're condemning Elena, listen to these words. I think these words, they are even worse because he's saying, look, he's saying to Magatha, look, we are going to sacrifice some pointless, I mean, some officers who are nothing. I mean, we can sacrifice them because look, they are aliens. Few seconds ago, he said, look, the Tibers family helped to grow the reputation of aliens. Few seconds later, look, they are aliens, we can sacrifice them, who cares? So the question is, does Willie need to die? I mean, is it worth it? Yes. Sorry to say, but yes. He's a father. Okay, I feel so sorry for the kids. But what he's saying right now is not nice. What he's saying right now is terrible. He doesn't care about his population because he's an alien too, and he doesn't care. He is the devil. He wants to sacrifice his population because who cares? They are alien. You are an alien too. Please remember this. So if it's happening the same thing to you, oh, so sorry, you're an alien. Should we say something like this? No, because it's wrong. It's a discrimination, right? But he's discriminating his own population. That's something crazy. This is not something good to say. Are you kidding me? No way. And then he says, look, even if we sacrifice these people, well, who cares? Because it's connecting perfectly with the Parody's plan. So we can fake that they did, but we also wanted to do so. This is terrible. Those officers, they have a family like you have. Those officers, they work for Marley, as you do. But you live in a palace. But you are always praised. What? This is unfair, my dear. So what Eren did was good. Sorry to say, but was good. To Willie, I'm saying. This is really good. Even if Eren didn't know what Willie said, that was good. Do you understand my point of view? I mean, I can't stand those words. They are aliens, so who cares? I mean, we can sacrifice them. We are talking about lives. So why Eren is the bad guy? And Willy, okay, let's criticize Eren because it's our favorite protagonist, our favorite main protagonist, and then he's turning bad. Oh, what about Willy? Even if he appeared for 2, 3 episodes, he said worse things. But you should pay attention. I mean, you should pay attention on these sentences. If Eren said something like this, you would have criticized him for the rest of your life. I guess. No, pay attention. Pay attention to words. Come on. Sorry, I'm turning the page because I have so many things to say. And another bad sentence he said during this dialogue is, what does it matter if they use the uniform or not? We are talking about these officers, aliens officers, in Marley. I mean, Marleyans, sorry, not aliens. What? What? It doesn't matter if they wear uniforms or not. That means no matter if they sound as if they are civilians or not. Who cares? Excuse me. Guys, the first people who wanted to kill civilians and kids are Marley. Wake up. Sorry if I say this in a rude way, but the real people who send kids to war is Marley. The real people who are discriminating civilians, kids, and common people are Marley. The first people who are killing other people for their own gains is Marley. So why are you complaining about Eren? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But it's my own opinion. And let's go on. And then he's saying, look, they will look like a tragic victims. So all the people complaining about Eren, they are. I already said it in the previous commentary, but I will explain later what I mean. Finally, at the end of this dialogue, Magatha is saying something great. I like Magatha, and once again, he gave me proofs that I like him, and I deserve a character like Magatha here, because he's saying they are demons, but we are demons too. Correct. I agree. Totally. I definitely agree with what Magatha says right now, because it's the truth. It's the truth. They are demons too. I totally agree, sorry, but he's right. That's why I still hope, Magatha, please, can you change your mind? Can you change your side? Come on, you're still in time. I definitely hope this is happening. Definitely. Okay, then there is, before the opening, there is the face of Shingeki no Kyojin. I mean, the face of Eren transformed into Titan. Let me say this. Maybe I will go against many people, but I don't mind. I don't care. I prefer Mappa's Shingeki no Kyojin than with the Shingeki no Kyojin. The reason why I prefer this Titan instead of the other one is how they portray, how they define Eren's face. And of course, it's different from the previous seasons, because even the face of Eren here as a Titan is the demonstration, is the perfect representation of what Eren is now. That means a demon, but also because of the colors, also because of the eyes, also because of the face itself, not just the attacks. The face is really important. And it's not important just for usual characters we know, but it's important even for titans. I think Mappa made it. They created a demon. This is not Attack on Titan. This is not Shingeki no Kyojin. This is the battles of demons, let's say. But his face is cruel, something you should be scared of, demonic, perfect for the situation. Let's talk about the eyes. One eye is white, one eye is green. Of course, one eye is. Many people are asking why there is this difference of eyes. I don't think there is a huge reason. I mean, I don't think we should think a lot about this. But at the same time, I think that the white eye is symbolizing how still, how dead is Erens Heart right now. And it's like as if you wake up in the morning one day and you open the window and there's fog. It's foggy. So when it's foggy, everything seems so dead. Everything seems so still. And it connects with his personality of the previous episode, in which I already analyzed. I said so many things, so go and watch it. You can still find it on the channel, on the playlist of season 4. But that white eye symbolizes this. And usually, if I'm not wrong, the white eye is on the left. And as I told you many times, even in literature, in novels, in books, in philosophy, in many other things, in many other subjects, in religion too, left side is the side of the devil. So the fact that this white eye is on the left is because of his conditions, of his mental conditions that made him become a devil. And why he became a devil is because of his conditions, his story, what other people made him become like this. So I don't think Eren woke up in the morning one day and he said, okay, I'm turning like a devil. No, there is always a consequence. There is always a reason behind this behavior. And it's well explained already in many episodes before. But I think here is once again well portrayed, thanks to colors, thanks to symbolism, and I really like that. The right eye is green because no matter how dead my soul is, no matter how much I felt pain, I'm still Eren. And it's symbolizing his own eye color. That means even if I'm dead inside because of the pain I felt, I am still alive anyway. So I am divided into these two different personalities, but everything comes back to me. I mean, no matter what I feel, no matter what I become, I definitely, I'm still Eren. So people can like me, people can dislike me, but I'm still Eren. And people, before talking, should understand, should feel what I felt. I really liked this image of the Titan of Eren. Mappa made it. It was really scary to watch. Even what happened later, it was really scared to watch. And I felt it. So I definitely think that Eren became a demon because of the system, the world. And I remember when Carla said, um, he is great enough because he was born in this world. Yeah, Carla, I agree. I mean, this world is corrupted. This world is bad. So thank God that Eren was born, because I I definitely like what Eren is doing. And I already said it many times ago. I mean, many commentaries ago. I like it. Yeah. Um. Okay. Then, but yeah, another thing. Um. Yeah, I'm reading one right now. Um. What I liked in this episode is how they analyze the facial expressions. Because thanks to facial expressions, you can detect the feelings they are feeling. One of the first examples of what I'm saying is when after the opening there is the crowd. No, sorry, before the opening there is the crowd looking at Eren, and all these people are scared. A few minutes before, they um, few minutes before they were trying to attack them. They said, "Oh, we are ready. Yeah, let's fight," because they were supported by Willy. Yeah, let's go. A few seconds later, they are scared, and that means that in front of evil things, in front of the devil, everybody is scared. We can be so strong, we can be so powerful with words, we can be so independent, we can be, yes, I can do it, yes, I can do it. But when we have the devil in front of us, we are all scared. We want to run away. And we saw how human all these people looking at Eren as a titan are. They are so human. And I really like this too. I mean, when you're in front of the devil, I am also scared. You are also scared. Everybody is scared. Um, then there is that general. I think that officer, not officer. Yes, I think that we saw him in episode 2. He was talking to Zeke, and he's saying, "Oh, you are the how can you say it? The proud boy." I mean, not the proud boy. Um, he was exalting Zeke in a sort of a way, and he's looking at Eren as a titan, and he's petrified. I mean, you can see from his eyes that he's shocked and he's scared too. But let me say one thing here. And this is why I wanted to say that I don't think Eren is against the children, and I don't think Eren is against the civilians just because he wants to destroy everything. In this episode, I don't know what's going to happen next, so I'm basing myself on this episode only. In this moment, when he's looking this general, Wonder Boy, thank you, Wonder Boy, yeah. If Eren wanted to attack civilians and people, he would have done it immediately. But he is turning to the military forces. I mean, if he wanted to attack everybody without thinking, he would have destroyed everything around him, no matter what. But in that specific scene, he is turning to the military forces to challenge them. And then he's attacking them. So in that specific scene, I understood that Eren doesn't want to kill everybody. I don't know what you think, but if you want to go and check out that scene once again, he is turning. If he really doesn't care about anybody for real, he would have destroyed the people in front of him, people on this side, behind him. But in that moment, he's turning. And that's important. It means that he still has a heart. I don't think that he is lacking of heart here. No, no. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's say another thing. Now we are talking about Marley versus Paradise, okay? Because I wanted to say this once again, and I wanted to underline many other things. Here, people should understand, if they still didn't, but I think it's quite obvious. Aliens are fighting once again against aliens. I mean, Marley is using aliens living in Marley to defeat aliens living in Paradise. That means Marley is like this. And in the meantime, the aliens living in Marley, they go to war for them. They defeat the countries for them. They gain power for them. So aliens against aliens. We go back 100 years before. I mean, even 100 years before, there was a war between aliens. When they destroyed lots of countries, when they reached all the power they wanted, blah, blah, blah. If you remember in Willys' narration, there was a moment in which aliens were against aliens because they finished all the countries to conquer. So they went the one against the other one. Okay, we are repeating the same. So we didn't understand anything from history. Okay, the aliens living in Paradise, they have their memories erased, but we are still aliens against aliens. So Marley is playing its own game by using other people. In this case, aliens living in Marley. I prefer Paradise because, as I said many times, in Paradise, okay, they have their memories erased, but even if they remember, what do they remember? I mean, they remember that King Fritz decided to go to Paradise for peace. So they should remember something good, because after all the battles, etc., King Fritz preferred peace. But at the same time, they could remember that King Fritz, they said, okay, he said, okay, if you attack me, it's okay, you can come and attack us. I will not do anything. I prefer Paradise because they don't force kids to go to war. It's their own choice. I mean, like Chosa Hedan, right? They choose to join. Nobody is asking them to join and to go to war. It's their own choice. Then, Paradise people are attacked first in this story. Okay, no matter what happens 100 years ago, it doesn't matter. Because we are starting this story from episode 1. And the Paradise is attacked. It's not the contrary. I mean, if Marley, thanks to aliens, was attacked, nothing would have happened. Okay, they would have gone outside, they would have discovered the Titans, they would have discovered the world, but I don't think that Paradise people would have had the intention to attack randomly like this. No, I don't think so. But at the same time, Eren now wants to destroy everything and everybody for one reason, in my opinion. And I already anticipated this in the previous commentary. It's hard for me to say this, but I'm trying to say it. Try to understand me. If kids like Udo and Zofia would grow up, would become adult, they are going to spread the same things about aliens living in Paradise. They would ask, if they didn't become Titans, of course, they would have asked their kids to join the war or to join this sort of a selection of titans to go to Paradise to attack them once again. So what I'm saying is, of course, killing kids is not the good thing to do. Kill civilians is not the good thing to do. But those civilians, I'm talking about the adults, but look at Gabi. Okay, I'm talking about her later, but those civilians are the same who are forcing their kids to go to war. Is this acceptable? No, it's not. No matter what you think, no matter how much you are afraid, sorry, I can't do this. I can't respect this. I can't consider those civilians innocent. I can't. They are doing the worst thing to their kids, just for their goals. Open the bracket, Karina, for example, close the bracket. Yes, they are forced to do this. They are brainwashed. They are this. They are this. They had many chances to change their minds. They are not changing their minds. The only one who's changing his mind is Araina, but he's not changing at the same time because he's still on that side. And Falco. But the others, they keep attacking Paradise. No matter if they are adult, no matter if they are kids, if these kids are going to grow up and they are going to repeat the same mistakes their parents did. So it's all wrong. For this reason, only for this reason, I understand what Eren is doing. This loop will not interrupt if we don't do something big. And by doing this, I remember Kruger's words. Don't think that Eren is happy of what he is doing. He is not. Probably he will regret all this for the rest of his life because Kruger did the same. If you remember, in season 3, part 2, Kruger is saying it honestly. Don't think that I was happy by doing this. I cut lots of fingers of Eldians, people like me. I destroyed many lives. I turned into Titans' kids, civilians, etc., etc. Am I happy? No. But do I have to do this for the sake of Eldia? Yes. Did I do the good thing? No, of course not. It's not good to do something like this. We all know this. In real life, it's something crazy. But in real life, if you attack a country, okay, let's pretend, and we are in wartime, these people, these civilians and kids, I don't think they are over there to say, oh, let's attack them. They are bad. They are innocent for real. I don't know if you understand what I mean. To say that these kids or civilians are innocent, it's wrong. No, they are responsible. They are responsible of what's happening. And why should the Paradise stay over there like this and being attacked anyway? Because I want to remind you that if Paradise is staying like this and they are not doing anything, Marley is coming to destroy kids, civilians. Sorry, but they are Eldians because Marley is not moving a finger. They are all Eldians living in Paradise. So is this wrong? Is this right? The same population is fighting between themselves, thanks to the game of Marley. This is not right. I don't agree. Sorry, I don't agree this. to me, there is still a huge difference between Paradise and Marley. And I can see that in Paradise, no matter if they are in a cage, after they defeated the fake king, I'm saying, they live peacefully over there, even if they are in a cage. Okay, they want the freedom, sure, but they live peacefully. Kids are not confined in another gate. Kids are not discriminated. Kids can play all together. Kids can smile, laugh with their friends without being forced to go to war. They decide by themselves. This is really important. I don't think Eren is happy of what he is doing. Let's say that he has to do it. Otherwise, things will go on over and over and over again. Actually, that's what Kruger is saying. So we should, at that time, I don't know if in season 3, part 2, you condemned Kruger for the same things he said, but it's not Eren only. Eren now has the possibility to do what Kruger couldn't, for example, or what other people couldn't do in 100 years. You prefer to go on with this loop forever, or you prefer the change of something? For some, even if it's wrong to say this, but it's a changement you do for good, for something good happening later. And or you prefer that Paradise is always attacked, no matter what? I mean, you preferred Eren to be another King Fritz part 2? I mean, Karl Fritz part 2, where he says, okay, look, I'm going to stay here. You can attack. Even if my civilians and my kids are killed, who cares? Come. No. No. Or you think that Eren has the power to attack military forces only in that specific area? Come on, if the Colossal Titan is coming, he's going to destroy. I mean, if Armin as a Colossal Titan is coming, do you think that he can step on military forces only without killing other people? By mistake, maybe. Look, personally, I don't think Eren wanted to kill Udo and Zofia like this. Oh, look, there is Udo, let's kill him. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. At the same time, once again, I wanted to say this. I understand Eren. I understand his feelings. They killed his mother. They killed Hannes. They killed all his friends, almost all his friends. They killed. So I understand what you mean when you think about 100 years before or almost 2,000 years before. But this story is called Shingeki no Kyojin. So that means that the story is centered. I'm not saying that the other characters don't mind. No, all the characters mind here. But I'm saying the story is centered on Eren's life, on Eren's experiences, on Eren's feelings. Otherwise, we should have called it Yoroi no Kyojin, for example, if we talk about Reiner. Or Titans, Kyojin. Yes, he killed everybody, but there is a reason why he killed everybody. There is a specific reason. That's it. So you expected that one day Marley could have found the best way to make peace with aliens living in paradise, or that one day Marley would have said, look, aliens in paradise, you are welcomed. Let's start all over again. Everything in peace. This is called utopia. This is not reality. This is just utopia. And everybody would have liked a happy ending like this. Nobody likes war. But this is a utopia. You can't expect from a character like Eren to stay like this. You can't. Otherwise, you didn't understand Eren. Or you didn't understand his type of Kyojin. No. That, I want to remind this, Shingeki no Kyojin doesn't mean the attack titan. It means the going on titan, let's say. The move on titan. So what you believe or what you expect is utopia. If you think that one day Marley would open the gate to all the aliens living in Marley, and they are going to recognize them as normal people, as common people instead of devils who have to repent, who have to go to war, and blah, blah, blah. No, that was not going to happen. After decades, it's really hard to change people's mind. Really hard. Willy did it because it was a narration. Moving forward, yes. It was a narration. And everybody, look, if Willy said, let's praise Eren Yeager. Yeah. If Eren Yeager came on stage and he said, please, can we make peace? Do you think they would have said yes? You're dreaming if you think something like this. No. No. It wouldn't happen. No. It would be too good to be true and something not realistic, actually. No way. I know that everybody wants a peaceful end, and people who are going to hug, people who are going to hold hands together, people who are going to start all over again without the loss of without the loss of people, civilians, kids, blah, blah. Okay, so what did they have to do? After, no, Willy was not making peace anyway, because later, Willy was saying, look, Eren Yeager is coming with tens of millions of colossal titan. Come on, hurry up. We have to attack them. Where is the peace? He's saying something wrong. Eren, right now, he can't come with the tens of millions of colossal, because he needs the bloodline. So this is for another time. A person who's spreading something fake, after 100 years, can these people still accept this discrimination? Now look, are we defending racist people? Or people who are brainwashed to become racist too, of their own population? No way. That's why I stay on Parody's side. They are discriminated, not just from Marley, but even from aliens living in Marley, aliens who are discriminating their own population. No, I can't accept this, as much as I don't accept racism in real life. So no, sorry to say, but no. Don't tell me, I repeat you once again, don't tell me that people like Karina are innocent, because they are not. No way. No way. Don't tell me that all the parents of these kids, like Zofia Udo, they are innocent, because they are not. They are not. They are guilty as well, because they are spreading things. generation after generation, that is creating hatred. I mean, it's creating hate. I can't stand it. No way. On the other side, the Paradise is dreaming about the outside world. They are not planning wars. They are not thinking about power in order to gain power. They are dreaming. I prefer that side. Sorry. Once again, I am not saying that that we should accept kids' death. This is something you should divide. Because once you understand why, in my opinion, once you understand why even kids need to end like this, you understand another perspective. But that doesn't mean I agree with I agree with killing Zofia, killing Udo, and killing all the other kids. No, I don't agree with this. I don't like it. But even the death of Udo and Zofia shows how the world is cruel. So if it was cruel for Paradise, it's cruel also for them. Because we are all the same. This is a hard subject to handle. I understand that there are people who pretend that other people will say, oh, now we stay on Zofia and Udo's side. Sorry, I can't. I can't. Or, sorry, now we have to stay on Marley's side, or on aliens living in Marley's side. Poor them. Oh, how many times I should have said poor Paradise? On the contrary. No. Sorry. And let me say another thing that, okay, you will not agree with this. I don't mind. It's my opinions, actually, and you can have yours. I respect all of other opinions. When Zofia and Udo died, should I say it? Yes, I felt sorry, but this didn't make me cry as much as if I see, as much as if I saw as a parallelism. If in season 1 Armin was about to die when Eren is trying to save him, okay, maybe over there I would have felt more pain. Maybe because I didn't have so much time to understand Udo and Zofia's story. But it made me sad because they were kids dying, but it didn't make me sad because I was losing Zofia and Udo as characters. I don't understand. I don't know if you understand what I mean. This is how I feel. Then, if there are people who loved Zofia and Udo, okay. I didn't feel, oh, okay, I'm about to cry because right now I treasured them in my heart and now I'm losing them. This is because it's the story. I mean, probably I am affectionate to other characters, but I didn't feel as if it's a loss that is something that now I'm crying, and now I'm devastating my soul because of this loss. I want to remind this because I don't want you to misunderstand my words. War is not good. And this anime is showing us reality because in real life it's the same. But there is this brainwashing thing that can let me understand or can make me think something different. Just in this case, I don't like brainwashing stuff. I don't like when people try to force you to think the same things. I don't like when people are all together, not because they want or because they put their heart, but because they are together, because they are forced to stay together. This is something different. Look at, for example, look at the, later I'm going to talk about the ODM gear and all this stuff, but when Parody's team, I mean, Chosa Hedan, is appearing, I can see unity. I can see a family over there in that group. When I see Galliard pick Raina, Bertold in the past, Annie, and stuff like that, I don't feel that team as a family because they care one another, because they learned how to love one another. They are just a team because they are warriors put all together and they have to go on with the mission. But when I saw in this episode the Chosa Hedan and they arrived all together, Issho, like in Japanese, they say Issho, together. I saw a family fight for their rights. That means the right to be the same as others and not to be discriminated. I saw a family jumping all together with the ODM. That was a family. That was not a team. To me, it sounds like this. Sorry. I'm not perfect. I have opinions that can't be agreed with you. It's okay. It's just my opinion. Then, let's go on with another scene I liked. I liked how Mappa here represented the terror. That means the fear in the eyes of the people who are attacked. I can talk about Cole's face. I can talk about Gabi's face. I can talk about all common people who are feeling the disaster. They are feeling they are inside a war. And it was well represented because war can destroy you mentally. Do you remember what Erens said at the beginning of this season? If everybody knew the consequences of war, nobody would have gone to war. This is reality. This is true. So I totally felt that scene. It was really emotional. It was really cruel. And it's like as if episode 1 of Shingeki no Kyojin was turned upside down in another context. Because in episode 1 of season 1, we saw their terror. I mean, the terror we felt in their faces, in the consequences. But here, in this episode, episode 65, we see as if we are in season 1, episode 1, on Marley's side, on Eldians living in Marley's side, because Marley, it's something else. We are talking always about Eldians here. Of course, there is the Marley military forces, but here we are not talking about the Marley's civilians. We are talking about Liberio, so it's something different. But yeah, I have to praise the voice acting of Gabi, because when she was screaming, I felt it. I mean, wow. I mean, that was the sum up of a trauma. And war can create this into your mind. War is not just losing something physically speaking, but even mentally. And I think they made it. The scream was authentic. The eyes of Gabi were authentic. And now probably she should, even if it's impossible now, I think she will realize this later, all this, but she should understand what happened on the other side. That means Paradise, but it's too early for her to understand. I understand, she doesn't understand. Sorry for this strange sentence, but I understand why she doesn't understand, because she doesn't know the outside world. She was instructed like this. But if Gabi would have turned into the heroic Kyojin, she would have destroyed lots of other lives. Many lives. Many civilians, many kids were about to die. And I think, yeah, Mappa made it here. The faces were absolutely amazing. And yeah, the Gabi's scream was something really, really powerful. And it made me understand the trauma she felt, because she realized what war is. When in episode 1 she was just having fun and saying, yeah, I'm the best, yeah, I'm ready, oh, I'm ready. No, you're not. Nobody's ready for war. So the fact that she was underestimating the power of war, we understand it here when her face and her screamings are totally different, and she's no more self-confident. But this was good, because that's the difference between the illusion of thinking about something, or your ideas about a concept or about a reality, and then there is reality when you face it. So I definitely think Gabi's scream was great. It was authentic. I really felt it. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that here Gabi and all the others are feeling what the Paradise people felt in episode 1, that makes you understand that you should, the real message here, in my opinion, is to put yourself in other people's position. Because if aliens in Marley would have put themselves into aliens living in Paradise position, probably things would have been different. As well, we can say the same thing for aliens living in Paradise. They should put themselves in aliens living in Marley's position. One of the main things is this, in my opinion. And I think in all the characters we saw till now, we should put ourselves in their positions in order to understand the reality. So this can be something contrary. I mean, this can be something that is not coherent with what I said till now. But if I put myself, for example, in Karina's position, I would have never asked my kid to go to war for my own goals. No matter the brainwash or not, Karina doesn't care about Raina. Karina wants to become an honorific, to have the honor of a Marley for herself, not for herself and Raina. No, I don't think so. She wants all this for herself. So even if I try to put myself in her position, I can't. I tried. Trust me, I tried. But I can't. No. That doesn't mean that the parents living in Marley of the aliens are not suffering. Because, for example, the father of Annie, he's suffering a lot, in my opinion. And that's why even in previous seasons, he said, look, I made a mistake. Do you remember? He said it one, I made a mistake. The good thing is that some people realize their mistakes. This is good. In fact, I am not condemning Annie's father for this reason, because he realized that he was making a mistake. But Karina doesn't believe so. So I can't put myself in her position. No. Okay, I said this. Okay, let me turn. Okay, let's talk about this Warhammer Titan. Okay, first of all, I was impressed. It was a woman. Do you remember that I was guessing who that Titan would have been? Of course, Willy, no? It was obvious. I said it already in the previous commentary. So I was not surprised. It was not really, it was too good to be true. But yeah, uh, okay, it was Willys' sister. And she seemed like a waitress, I mean, like a maid or something like that. I mean, the perfect clothes of a maid, but it, she was her sister, his sister. Okay. Hmm. Uh, I was happy to see this new Titan because I was waiting for this. I mean, I saw it in the trailer, so I was saying, "Oh, look, I can't wait to see this bottle because I want to see um, this new Titan." Um, let's say the abilities is that he sorry, I don't know what to put right now because she's a woman, but it's a Titan, so um but she or he can create everything when she wants, how she wants, in all shapes she wants. This is a good ability. uh, that makes this Titan really strong if you think about it. And then she what is that? Okay. She has this other difference that she uh, can't be defeated by cutting the neck, but the legs, the feet, let's say. And then she can have this yoroi power. I mean, this um, hardening ability to extend to her entire body whenever she wants. I think this is really powerful. Um, the bottle. Uh, look, I think um, the sounds of these episodes of this episode are so great because even when you hear children crying, when you hear the emotions of the characters, you hear the sounds of what a war is. I really liked this because it's really realistic. Sorry, really realistic, but it's realistic. And I really appreciated this. Many people were complaining because they said, oh no, they should have put more sounds. They should have made like with. Okay. I mean, it's becoming boring. Can I say this? But I will say it later. Okay, in the final commentary. Um, mm, I wonder if one day Gabi will understand what Paradise felt throughout all these years. I hope so because it will be part of the development of her character. She started, yeah, oh, I'm the best. Oh yeah, I'm ready. But I hope she will change. If she's not changing, I will not like her because she's not changing. All people change. I hope she is changing too, and she's realizing that all the system, all is wrong. So there has to be a way to stop this. And I know that many people wanted to stop this in a peaceful way, but it's hard. It's really hard. Okay, going back to the bottle with the Titan. Wow, that bottle was good. I liked that. And when when finally the Titan created this hammer, I said, "Oh, finally!" Because he's called the Warhammer Titan. So where's the hammer? But I was afraid for Eren. Sorry, I was afraid that he was about to be killed. But at the same time, I think no, that's impossible because of course Eren will go on until the end of the story. That's my opinion. So even if sometimes I'm afraid for this to happen, I don't think they could kill Eren right now. It's no. It's something crazy to believe. How can you believe this? No way. Um, I open a bracket and then I go on with the battle with the Warhammer. Pete, she's really smart, but we knew that. I mean, we knew that when they were analyzing Titan after Titan. Do you remember? They were saying all the good abilities and all the pros and cons, no, more pros than cons of each Titan, and we know that Pika is smart. But yeah, I have never imagined the Panzer unit. Oh, okay. That was a great moment, and yeah, of course, Pika, she's a warrior. So when she's smelling something strange or something not good, she has to find a plan B, and that's the perfect attitude of a warrior, and she's perfect with that. I think I like Pik. So it's not true when people say I don't like anybody on the other side, because for example, I love Rainer. He's the perfect victim of the system, and I felt his pain too. But I also love Pik because she can be the perfect warrior in the perfect time during wartime. So she's good. Okay, guys, when there was the ODM gear moment with a Pik, I mean, when a Pik realized that they are coming, that was great. That was really great. Even the fact that we saw Pik's eyes full of fear because she knows them. I mean, she went over there with the Beast Titan, so she knows how good they are and how that tool can help them a lot. And it's something really difficult to defeat. I really loved the fear she felt thanks to her eyes. As I told you, the facial expressions here are amazing. You can feel what they are feeling. So it was a thumbs up, definitely. Um, Look, even, okay, by going back to the battle between the two titans, the music was intense. The pathos, I mean, I felt all this pathos. I felt, I was trembling. I mean, I was shaking throughout the entire episode because I didn't know what was about to happen. And this chilling atmosphere that was created, oh, I felt it. I really liked this episode, even for these reasons. The music, the atmosphere, the eyes, the facial expressions, the sounds, the voices, everything connected. And it created what I expected to watch or what I hoped to watch. So thumbs up, definitely. Then, then when Eren comes out from his Titan, look when okay when the hammer reached his head and it cut its head. Of course, when I'm during the reaction and I don't know anything, I was like, no, no, no. But then, of course, if I go back to that scene and I see something like this, of course, I know that that Titan can regenerate, and I don't think that that Titan wanted to kill him. In fact, he didn't cut his neck or something like that. Yeah, he was cutting the head, but I don't think the purpose of that Titan was to kill him. So, fortunately, Eren didn't die. No way. But, guys, first of all, I like the Warhammer Titan's voice. That was scary. I really liked that. Second of all, I don't know what's in the manga. Sorry to say, I don't read the manga, but how they showed Eren's face, that was a challenging the Warhammer. It was really nice. I mean, this is a typical Eren's attitude that he's having throughout the entire season 4. I like it. You don't see Eren's face as if he's scared. Oh no, now what I'm going to do? Oh, I'm scared, I'm about to die. Who knows? No, he goes on. That is the main theme of his title. That's great. Even with the attitude, I mean, even how he's looking to the Titan. Brilliant. I extremely loved that moment. And then, oh, when the Titan is asking, do you have something else to say? I mean, your last words? I love it. Come on, look, even with a few words, that was extremely great. Imada, Mikasa. That, look, I saw in other comments that I don't know why, but in the English version, is it saying now or never, Mikasa, or something like that? That's wrong. I mean, that's a wrong translation because Imada, it means do it now, Mikasa. I mean, it's not now or never. It's do it now. It's a, it's the perfect translation, or just now, Mikasa, not now or never. No, to me, it has a two different uh, meanings. I mean, two different ways to say one thing. I prefer now, Mikasa, or do it now. And I know that many people said, "Oh, how did Mikasa know that she has to jump right there in that moment?" Oh, come on, guys! You complain about everything. That was the scene. And then look, Mikasa, she knows that she was about to be there because of the letters. We don't know what was inside of that letter. Probably Eren wrote, "Look, I'm going to attack, and if you see that I am in the worst conditions ever, or if you see that I am in the hardest moment during the battle, please come." So the fact that he said now, Mikasa, he didn't want to call her. I think Mikasa already knew when to appear. So, but people who complain, oh, how did Eren get in contact with Mikasa like that? Oh, how could Mikasa hear from? Oh, come on, please enjoy. It was good. It was really good. And then look, I love Mikasa. Thank you for coming back. I love her. And how Mappa represented her. Look, even when she was upside down. Stunning. So beautiful. Like a fallen angel. Do you remember the opening of season 3 part 1? Yeah. Here she is. I loved that moment. And when all the others appeared, yes, let me say it once again. I saw a family. I didn't see a team. I mean, Chosa Heidan, after so many years of pain, after so many years they could stay in touch with one another, after so many mixed feelings they felt, now they are a family. And if I, once again, if I have to compare the two teams, I mean, the team of Reiner, I mean, the team of the Warriors and the team of the Chosa Heidan, I definitely prefer the Chosa Heidan. They are not a team, they are a family. And if you touch one of those members of the family, you're out. You're done. I agree. I agree. They killed so many parts of that family. Now it's enough. Owari desu. It's like in Japanese, owari desu. That was so beautiful. When they appeared all together behind Magatha. Oh, that was amazing. Beautiful. 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 And let me say one thing. When Mikasa appeared, it was really nostalgic. It was really emotional because Mikasa is always there for Eren. No matter if he is good or if he is wrong, she is always there. And that's real love. That's real love. No matter if you love him as a hypothetical girlfriend or sister, or no matter the type of love, that's real love. Because Mikasa is condemning Eren somehow. She can be even his mother for some reasons, because she's behaving like a mother. Oh, Eren, don't do that. Oh, Eren, be careful. Oh, Eren, that's love. She is helping and loving Eren no matter what. That's real love. And look, look, I felt when Chosa Hedan appeared altogether, I felt as if they were saying, you destroyed our world. You discriminated us for lots of years. Now it's time to take our rights back. I love that scene so much. I'm so happy when they are all together. Sorry to say, but I loved that moment. I love Chosa Hedan. Yes. Yes. Next. Oh, next. Yes, talking about Mikasa. Eren, onegai, kaete kite. I can't believe it. At the end of season 3, part 2, do you remember Eren, onegai, kaete kite? I thought Mikasa, look, this is my imagination, okay? Try to follow me. I thought Mikasa was in front of a window and she was looking outside, or she was looking in front of herself in the middle of the ocean, and she was saying, Eren, onegai, kaete kite, as if she knew that Eren was on the other side and she was hoping, please come back. Look, she's saying this sentence now. That was amazing. Something I've never expected. Definitely good. Definitely good. Okay, for all the people who say that Parody wants to attack civilians, kill kids, etc., etc., John, for example, is on the contrary side. He has another opinion. He doesn't want to do that because he knows what happened. Flock, he has another opinion, for example, because he is the person who wants to revenge all the people who died. So as you can see here in this anime, we don't have a side that has the same opinion for everybody and another side that has... No, wait. I'm saying something stupid. Aliens living in Paradise, they have different opinions. You can see Flocka has another opinion, Mikasa has another opinion, John has another opinion, Eren has another opinion. One side, different opinions. Aliens living in Marley, they have one and only opinion because they have to think all the same things. Otherwise, they are wrong, and there is they transform themselves into the guilty guys, and they have to be punished to go to Paradise. So here we have a difference between different opinions, but anyway, they stay together. And here in Marley, we have aliens who are forced to have the same opinions, and they are together because they are forced to stay together. I prefer Paradise. And if we have to follow the message of this episode, that means put yourself in other people's position. I can understand what John is thinking. I also understand what the Flock is thinking. I can't blame them both. I can't. As much as I can't blame Eren, I can't blame Mikasa, I can't blame Chosa Hedan. I can't blame Gabi too. We should put ourselves in other people's position. But there is a huge difference. I mean, if we think about aliens living in Marley and aliens living in Paradise, there is a difference. Huge difference. You can't tell me the contrary. No, it's totally different. And if I have to choose between the two, of course I choose aliens living in paradise. Mikasa. Mikasa is the real love. I mean, as I said, no matter if she is like a mother, like a sister, like a lover, she has pure love for Eren. And even in a moment like this, she tries to let Eren understand what he did. But do you remember? Here too, there is a difference in Eren between the seasons. I mean, in previous seasons, or in the first two seasons, let's say, if Mikasa tried to say something to Eren or to reward Eren somehow, Eren was saying, "Oh, look, Yamete, stop it! Oh, you always wanted to tell me what to do. I know what to do, blah, 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 blah." In season 4, Eren is just looking at her. So Eren is totally different also for this reason. As we said, his spontaneity, the way he is behaving is totally different now. And we understand even from this scene that he's totally different, even towards Mikasa. He was always criticizing Mikasa in previous seasons. Why do you talk up? Why do you have to tell me what I have to do? Oh, I already know what to do. Oh, come on, go over there. Don't stay next to me all the times. This time he didn't say anything. That means I know I'm guilty. I know. He knows. But for the things I said before, somehow he has to do this. And do you remember what I said in the previous commentary? I think 2 or 3 episodes ago, I said I was kind of anticipating this. I mean, I was saying, look, I don't think there is a way to go on like this. It's a loop and it's never ending. So the only thing to do is to destroy everything. I mean, we needed these tens of millions of colossal to destroy everything and start from the beginning once again, when nothing is over there. Look, I still think another thing, and maybe I'm wrong, but this is how I felt when I heard about these tens of millions of colossal coming. Don't worry, Eren knows that he's guilty. And probably, even if he is going to exterminate everything, everybody, and he is going to destroy everything, maybe he is going to stay till the end of time. I mean, he can be the one and only who's saved after all this mess. And he's how can I say? The goal of this is that at the end, he has to stay over there alone to watch all the mess he did. I mean, all the destruction. And he's going to regret it. I mean, how can Eren repay, or how can he redeem himself for what he did? To stay alone at the end of all this and to regret for what he did. Like in real life, okay? Let's pretend we are in real life. You made a mistake and you destroy a relationship, okay? And you don't talk to this person anymore because of your mistake, because you know your mistakes. Let's pretend that this person you made a mistake with is going to die. And you didn't talk to this person anymore. You feel regret. You still stay alive, but you feel regret of what you did, of how you behaved. That's the same thing. I mean, let's try to imagine if Eren is going to destroy everything and he's going to stay alive and he's the only one alive. And how to redeem himself for all the things that he did was to stay to remain over there alive, alone, and to feel all the pain of what he caused. So, this is just my idea. It's not happening, maybe, but don't think that Eren doesn't know that he's guilty. He knows. And this is how you pay for what you do. To feel guilty, to regret what you did. So I totally think Eren feels guilty. But on the contrary, he can't stay like this and wait that they are going to destroy his world. That's not human. That's not something to do in real life too. I mean, if someone, I repeat this once again, if someone is killing your mother, you don't say, okay, whatever, no problem, eh? Thank you. No, you're going to ask justice for help. I mean, you hope that these people are condemned somehow and they are going to prison to redeem themselves or to pay for what they did. But here, we can't put in prison all Marley in Paradise for what they did. We can't. This is a story. This is an animated story. And things are different. We can't expect this. But in real life, you would do the same. I mean, you wanted to ask as a revenge. You wanted to ask for help. So you ask justice to say something, to put these criminals into prison. That's the same thing. I don't see difference. But let me say one more time, this thing. I see Eren here as a king protecting his population. I mean, do you prefer Karl Fritz who stays like this while all the others are killing other people, his people? Or you prefer a person like Eren who's trying to defend his population attacking? Many kings in history did the same. They were right, they were wrong, but they did it. And even if it's wrong to attack, he was just defending his population from another attack, another usual attack, because Marley was never attacked before. Once King Fritz put himself and all the others in Paradise, they were never being attacked. But Paradise was attacked. So what do they have to do? They have to wait, or they have to defend themselves trying to win this battle? Everybody is slave of something, as Kenny said. So there are Paradise people who are slave of revenge for what happened. There are Marley who are slave of power because they wanted Shisono Kyojin to be powerful and become scary, so other countries don't try to attack them. Everybody is a slave of something. Kenny was right. I totally agree. Yes. Okay, so going back to Mikasa, sorry. Mikasa, she's amazing because no matter if Eren is making a mistake, and she knows that, no matter if Eren is doing something good, she is standing by her side no matter what. And that's real love. Let's say like a mother love, because look, mothers are like this. You make a mistake, you're always my child, so I can't abandon you in this. I will always stay next to you. But then her face, when she's saying, look, this is something that is unredeemable, and Eren is looking at her. In that moment, I can see Eren from season 1. I mean, I can see with that face, showing this face to Mikasa, I can see if I can see as if Eren is still there somehow. So he knows he's guilty, and he can't say the contrary to Mikasa because he knows. And at the same time, Mikasa crying, that was emotional because she is also facing this reality. She was always scared that Eren could have died somehow. She was scared that he could have been killed somehow. She is scared because she is not ready to lose him. Do you remember in season 3, part 2, when Eren is saying, Armin is saying, look, I still have 13 years. What about you, Eren? And Eren is saying, I think I have 8 or less than 8 years. And Mikasa is saying, no, this is wrong. Over there, she can't accept that Eren is about to die somehow. And over here, she's scared to stay alone without Eren. Since season 1, she's scared of this. Because now that she has found a new family, that means Eren and his family, but his family died, so Eren, now that she has a new family, she doesn't want to lose this family once again. And that's why she became what she became, to protect her family. That means Eren. And her face is full of emotions. Look, if you didn't get this, why you didn't get this? I'm asking you why, if you didn't, of course. But Mikasa is scared because she knows what's happening next. And she's scared. I loved it. Look at the eyes of Mikasa when she's crying. Mappa made it. Really good. I don't know why I didn't cry at that moment, but I feel emotional right now talking about this. Yes. And then, when Gabi says later, I don't understand why Zofia and Udo are killed. Okay. I would have, in that moment, during the reaction, I would have said, welcome to the club. I mean, of course she doesn't know why, or she doesn't understand. But I would have asked her, now do you understand? What does it feel? I know she doesn't understand for some reasons. But Gabi, welcome to the club. Welcome to the bad system you're living in. It was just about time, because probably once you became a Yoroi Kyojin and you would have attacked the Paradise, you would have understood even in that moment. So it was just about time for you to ask yourself this question. But fortunately, she's asking herself a question, and this is good. Thank God she asked herself a question. This is good. But now we need the answer. Of course she doesn't understand, and of course she is angry because she lost 2 people who were used to stay with her every day. She's losing people. And it's something obvious, the question. And I think her feelings too are obvious because we already felt them in episode 1 of season 1. So Gabi is the new Eren. Gabi is the new Eren. Look at her eyes. I mean, when Sasha is appearing, first of all, open the bracket. Sasha, you are so awesome. You're so hot. Close the bracket. But when Sasha is appearing on top of this building, she seems like the new colossal titan for her. I mean, she's an enemy. She's a problem. And Gabi looking at her with those eyes, Those are the same eyes of Grisha when Grisha's sister died. And he had to listen to all the bullshit the Marley were saying, or all the bullshit his father said. She has the same eyes of Eren when in episode 1 was looking on top of the walls and he saw the colossal titan. I mean, she is the new Eren. She is the new Grisha. She is the new Revenger because she wants revenge right now. Look, she took the shotgun, so I imagine what's going to happen, and I don't want that. I really don't want that because, let me tell you honestly, I love Sasha. I really love Sasha. And in that scene, okay, let's analyze that scene. If they really wanted to kill civilians and kids, Sasha could have shot even Gabi in a few seconds. She didn't. She knows how to shoot or how to attack. She knows. She would have done it if she really wanted to kill everybody, but no. They are not there with that purpose. So I understand that there is a difference between Chosahedan and Eren, but anyway, I prefer Paradise. Because if aliens living in Paradise, aliens living in Marley, sorry, confused all the times, come to Paradise, they don't care. They kill. In this case, this is another proof. Sasha didn't want to kill Gabi, and in fact, she didn't. And she was killing the 2 guards standing in front of a gate. And when I saw that Gabi was sad because these 2 guards were killed, okay, another bracket. I said it already in the previous commentary that those guards, they were the only guards I liked because they seemed friendly, etc., etc. But I don't want to be tricked because those guards, they are put over there to discriminate people, to mark the difference of these people. Gabi, why are you sad? I mean, I know that in your opinion they are doing the proper thing because you are brainwashed since you were born and you know that you are the guilty person. But you are sad because those 2 people died, okay, but those 2 people, they were marking the fact that you were inferior, that you were always being inferior, that you were a bad person, that you were discriminated, that, I mean, they were part of the racist system. How can you be sad? Even if then I understand her point of view, of course, because if I put myself in her position, she was instructed to be evil, to be the bad and the faulty girl. She has to repent and blah, 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 blah. But look, I hope she will realize all this. I mean, all the bad system she's living in, I really hope so. And because otherwise I don't like Gabi. I mean, if she is like to become a Karina part 2, no, I don't like her. No. No way. No. But yes, they were kind, those 2 guards. Okay. They were friendly. Okay. But they were guards. They stayed in front of that gate. If we should be really bad, we should have said, thank you, Sasha, for what you did. I know many people liked those guards, but it's like a Willy. I mean, it's like the first scene of a Willy and what he says after. I don't want to be tricked. Even if I can imagine those guards felt something good for those kids, but anyway, they were guards. They were part of the system. So it's wrong. No. The lights, okay, they are using. Now I'm talking about Chosahedan. They are using these lights. I still don't understand why they are using these lights. Or maybe, yeah, they use the lights because they wanted to. They tried to let the Titans become blind during the attacks. In fact, actually, at the end of the episode, when another great person, Levi, is appearing, they are using these lights. So I think the lights are used in order to trick the enemy or before being attacked or something like that. But it was a nice strategy. I mean, something new. I like because the Chosa Heidan is finding always something new, a new strategy, a new weapon, something to defend themselves, new tactics. I liked that. Yeah. Oh, and then uh, okay. Then we saw this Warhammer defeated somehow because Eren discovered, as I said, that this Titan has this way to be defeated. That means to cut the legs or that external part that is attaching the feet. When look, when Eren took out the owner. I think that's the owner of the Titan that is inside because the cocoon, I mean, this crystal thing, is the same used in season 1 with Annie. This, right? This thing. When I saw it, I was like, because if you see, I'm making that face because I realized is that the same thing Annie used in order to protect herself? I think so. I think so. That's the Yoroi. I mean, this crystal thing. Hmm. Okay. But isn't he going to eat everything? I don't think so. Maybe we understand the way in order to open this, so we understand how to open even Annie's. That would be amazing. That would be good. Because Annie, we need you right now. um, I think that's the reason why. Yeah, that was really nice to see because now we have something new. I mean, we can probably understand how to open that crystal thing, and at the same time, we can open even Annie's. So Annie is coming back, but she definitely has to come back. She can't stay over there forever. So, oh, and now when the Galliard is attacking Eren, and when Levi appears. First of all, I understood more or less. I was not sure, but I understood it was Levi because of how he's jumping from top to bottom so fast. That was Levi only. And when he appeared, oh yeah. Even in this case, he doesn't say anything, but it doesn't matter. I mean, words are just applause. Levi's appearance, arrival was beautiful, great, stunning. A boss, let's say. Even if he's not the boss, because now Angie is the boss, right? After Erwin. And I liked because he used the mantle of the Chosa Heidan. I think he used it for Erwin too. I mean, I think, okay, all the others didn't. I like that he used the mantle because it's in honor of Erwin. We miss you, Erwin. I think he did it also because he has to get his own revenge. There is the promise to defeat the Beast Titan. So I think the mantle was really nice to see. Erwin, you are always with us. I still remember your Shinzo Sasageo, his voice. So that was really beautiful. Let me talk about Galliard. Galliard, I don't like him. Look, I try. to understand him. And of course, if I put myself in his position, I can think that Galliard wants revenge because his brother, of course, his brother was killed by Ymir's or Ymir, whatever, and he got already his revenge by eating her. But at the same time, uh, Marcel went over there. So somehow, the main reason why Marcel died was because he went to that mission to Paradise. Um, but I don't like Galliard. He is too presumptuous. He pretends to be stronger. Okay, he was instructed like that, and he thought that once he became a Titan, he was not human anymore. Because when he saw the Chosahedan arriving towards him, coming towards him, he was saying, "They are just the humans. Look, who are you? Okay, you are a Titan owner, but you are a human too. So don't forget who you are." He is underestimating others just because he has the Titan. That was his goal since the beginning. And when he saw that Reiner took a Titan and he couldn't be part of this team, he was angry. He was full of revenge, full of hatred towards this. But look, yes, but you're too presumptuous. You underestimate other people's skills, and you once you become a Titan, you think, okay, that's over. I'm powerful, and I will defeat everybody. No, the risk is that you overestimate yourself too much, and when you make that mistake, reality proves you wrong, and that's what's happening to him. Uh, they are just humans. I mean, oh, no, no. And yeah, I think he has also Ymir or Ymir's memories. So when he was opening his eyes like that, probably he got the memories of Ymir or Ymir, and he also heard from others their experiences. I mean, from Raina, from Zeke, he heard that there were these people with these tools coming, and there was even Ackerman, this clan that was really scary. Oh, look, I have my own idea, and I know this is totally wrong, but I don't mind. Do you remember when Uri, not Uri, maybe Kenny, I don't remember, they were saying that Ackerman, this clan was the clan who had the duty to protect the king or something like that. Now I can see Eren as the king and the Ackerman protecting the king. I mean, Levi with the Chosahedan and Mikasa because it's like a mom. They are like the guardians of the king. Or they are the protectors of the king. And in this case, the king is Eren. Instead of Karl Fritz, we have Eren. But I had this feeling as if the Ackerman, they are the protectors. I mean, they protect the king somehow. If you think that Eren can be the new king. Okay, then the episode finishes with Levi's eyes. And I like Levi's eyes because they can tell you everything, but they can tell you everything, but they can tell you even anything. It depends on how you see Levi. And of course, many people say, Levi, kakoi, kakoi, kakoi. But even Levi suffered a lot. And he lost lots of people. He lost his first team in the OVA, OAV, whatever. He lost Erwin. He lost Petra and the others. He lost many, many times all Chosahedan's team or comrades. Pain, 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 pain. Everything all this pain takes you to this path. You can't stay indifferent. It's impossible. You can't stay as if nothing cares, or as if nothing, okay, who cares, or it doesn't matter. This makes you understand how humanity is imperfect. Because if we behaved like this, or if they came to Marley in peace, after all happened, that would be too perfect. They were not humans, they were superheroes, or they were God, but they are humans. They are not perfect. So even their reactions are not perfect. We shouldn't blame. All people here in this story have their own reasons to do what they do. But if I have to prefer, I prefer Parodies. This is just my preference. You can have another preference, whatever. It's okay. I will never say, oh, you're bad and I'm good. Different opinions. Okay, I wanted to read your comments really quick, and then I'm going to talk about the complaints. I'm tired. Okay, but anyway, I heard a manga reader said that the scene in the beginning with his kids was not in the manga. Oh, okay, it was not in the manga. The Willys with the kids. Tell me in the comments if it's this the reason why they put the scene. Probably because they wanted to say, okay, let's trick people by saying that Willys too is a nice guy, and etc. etc. Then we go back to the other scene. Okay. CGI wasn't an absolute masterpiece, but look, okay. But looked amazing nevertheless. So what's your opinion on the Warhammer design? But look, I said it already. I like this Titan, but I have the feeling that we are not going to see this Titan for so long time. And let me say, it's a little bit disappointing because I was waiting this Titan as much as the Tiber family. I saw this family in episode 2 when Zeke is showing them with the picture, or this Titan. Oh my God, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But Willy Tiber, after a few episodes, is done. And this Titan, I think, really, really soon will be defeated. So I thought they would have lasted more, but yeah, I like the design. I like the voice. I wanted to say it once again. The voice is really, really nice. OST were next level stuff, just too good. Yes, I liked the music too. How do you think the Queen of the Walls is related to this plan of our protagonist? The Queen of the Walls, you mean Historia? I mean, do you talk about the Historia in this case? But she has the bloodline, and this could be helpful for Eren. But I think Zeke is better because he's his brother, stepbrother, but at the same time he's already a Titan, so it's easier. I don't know if Historia agrees with what Eren is doing. I don't know. Probably not, because she's so kind. But probably yes, for other reasons. I still have to see what's going to happen, and I hope that we see her reaction or her opinion too. That could be interesting. Many people feel sorry about Willy, or Willy, yes, whatever his name. He was the big... I agree. I mean, Willy was like... Yes, Willy is horrible, but he is also sacrificing himself to achieve his goals. Yeah, but look, I don't excuse him, sorry. What do you think is going to happen in the next episodes? But I don't think the battle is over. Not at all, because now we see Levi that is coming and is trying to attack for sure. So I think things are going on. And as I said already, I think it's something quite obvious that Gabi wants her revenge on Sasha, because we saw that she's taking the shotgun. And anyway, some seconds ago, she's looking at Sasha in a very bad way. So I love Sasha. Come on, I don't want to think bad about what's happening. But yeah, I think the battle is not finished yet. Uh, it was too fast. Um, what happened with your lip? Oh, sorry, I had an herpes, so I'm trying to recover myself. Sorry for that. Would you please clear the air about Willy, about why roasted the Digimon? Okay, no, I have never watched the Digimon. Okay, I have always watched the Pokemon, but next time I will tell you next time. Um, you do good things happening to you. You do good. You will pay. Um, I remember Kruger's words when he said everybody can turn into a demon if they want. That's what happened. What's your thoughts about other fans criticizing the staff? Oh yeah, okay. Thank you for asking me. I'm tired of these people criticizing Mappa's work. The reason why I'm tired is that with the studio couldn't make a season 4 because they needed more time, so they didn't accept. If you wanted to complain to somebody, I think it's better if you complain to the editors and to Shueisha because they were the people who were imposing an animation studio to do everything in a rush and everything so fast. Mappa created all this in 10 months. And you should understand that working from home is not the same as working from office. In 10 months, they were creating all these episodes. Could you create these all in 10 months? If you were an expert of animation, it was really hard for them. So instead of okay, follow the message of this episode or follow the message of this story. Put yourself in other people's position. I don't think Mappa made something wrong. They are trying their best, and we should understand how much effort they put in all episode. You can like a CGI. If you don't like CGI, it's your own taste. It's your own opinion. If you think that all this destroyed the story, it's your own opinion. There will always be someone thinking the opposite. So instead of imposing your opinions, try to accept other opinions too. It's the best thing to do. I think it's quite pointless to spread hate to this team, I mean, to Mappa or to the creators or to the director. This is something not good. Are you from Marley? No, I'm joking, but why are you doing this? I think you can criticize without insulting, without spreading hateful comments, without comparing all the times. Look, since they told us that this was another animation studio, you should understand that you should stop complaining or you should stop comparing. This is pointless. Wit is not coming back. So even if you want that, it's not coming back. So or you accept this, or you accept the anime you're watching, or you can criticize, of course, but with nice words. I mean, without insulting, because this is something stupid. I don't like hateful comments that are pointless. You can criticize things, but with nice words and with nice sentences in order for the studio to understand your feelings and to try to modify things for good. But if you're insulting a director for pointless reasons, this is stupid. Mappa worked for this in 10 months. And if we needed wit, we should have waited 3 years. So ask yourself, if wit would have done the same things in 10 months, what episode should have we watched right now? Mappa worked even from home because of the things are happening with the corona. So can you put yourself in their positions? Every time there is a problem, okay, the CGI, you don't like it. Okay, we understood that. You don't like it. It's simple. You don't like it. I like it. I liked this episode because I'm not stopping all the scenes to check the defects. I'm enjoying. I enjoy what I see and I into it. I feel myself into it. That's the most important thing. If the story makes me feel into it, the goal is reached. But if you stay over there with your TV controller, I mean, with the remote controller, and you're trying to stop all the scenes or all the frames to criticize, oh my God, that CGI was so bad. Oh, that's, no. You're losing the point. Are you enjoying, or are you trying just to check frame after frame just because you have to criticize? I don't say that these episodes are perfect, but also Wit's episodes were not perfect. So instead of keep criticizing Mappa or Wit, try to respect other people's works because, okay, put yourself in their positions. You, I mean, not you who are watching, but you in general, you don't like hateful comments, you don't like a cyberbullying, you don't like people who are offending other people on social media, you don't like this, you don't like that, but you're doing the same right now. That's incoherent. If other people come to your work and they are offending you, they are criticizing you, and they don't understand how was all this, how hard it was to prepare all this in 10 months, how would you feel? This is not respectful. We should be grateful that Mappa accepted to make season 4 because other anime studio would have not done it. We should respect other people's works. And we should respect how they felt. It was not easy, let me tell you. That's why I support Twitter's hashtags like thank you Mappa or just Mappa. Send them some love because we are tired to live in a world full of hate. You also don't like hate in this anime story. You condemn hate. And you should pay attention more on these stories because they can teach you many things. The more you hate, the more the loop is not ending. You should stop hating people. They can make mistakes. Okay, fine. They are human. You are humans too. Have you ever made a mistake? Yes. If people condemn you for your mistakes, are you happy? No, I don't think so. I hoped that this story should have taught something, but some people are still not getting. You're focusing too much on CGI. Focus on the story. Focus on the many positive aspects this story and this animation has. Or when they said, Mikasa, oh, you're a man. No. If you think like that, okay, it's your opinion and I accept it, but I don't understand and I don't agree. Mikasa is a mother here. And Mikasa's eyes are everything here. And they are not man's eyes. No. You should appreciate more what you see. And then you don't like CGI. Okay, you said it from episode 1. It's enough. Aren't you tired to repeat all the same things over and over again? It's quite boring. It's definitely becoming boring. They will not, I think Mappa will not stop using CGI just because you say it, or just because you offend by saying it. It's their style. If you don't like their style, you can keep going on following the manga. It's simple. Or many people who say, oh, the manga is better, the manga is better. Okay, go and read the manga. What's the problem? The manga is still there. Nobody is saying that the manga sucks. Totally the contrary. Thanks to the manga, we have this beautiful anime too. Thanks to Isayama, of course. Even if I don't read the manga, I recognize Isayama's masterpiece and Isayama's genius. But I hate, sorry that I say this, but I don't like when the people criticize the things, and then if you ask them to draw a painting or to draw something, they can't. Put yourself in other people's position. Yeah, I don't like that too, spoilers killer. I don't like that too. The animation was so sick, amazing. I mean, we can't compare. Look, but then, why do you want to compare two different animation studios? I mean, do you think that the more you say Wit was better, Wit is coming back? No, no. I mean, Wit is not coming back anymore. Or you accept this, or you can watch something else. Or you can still read the manga. You have so many choices. But the sounds, the colors, the tone of the voices, the music, the scenes, the eyes, the facial expressions. So many beautiful things. You always focus on the CGI. Come on. But can you focus on the story? Are you underestimating the story because you give more importance to the CGI? Terrible. I mean, good for you, but not good for me, because I prefer to feel. And listen to me. If you have a good TV, go and watch it. I felt it. And if you feel it or not, it's not up to me. I mean, I don't mind. I care what I feel and I felt. Thank you, Mappa. Yeah, Lara Tiber appears. Yes, I liked it. If we started a season 1 with the Marley, we would be on the side right now and hate Paradise, but I don't think so. Because if I see that Marley is brainwashing other people, I would have not liked the same. No. That's your opinion, and I can agree with this because, I mean, I can accept this because this is your opinion. But when you see kids going to war, I don't like it. No matter if we started in season 1 with them or not. I don't like it. No. Or if they brainwash people. In fact, I condemn the Grisha too. I condemn the Grisha too. And I condemned the grandpa of Eren too, because of what they were doing. But I still repeat you this. I liked when Grisha redeemed himself and recognized how bad he was. This is a step forward for him. I mean, he realized that he was bad, and that's good. But don't tell me that I would have stayed on Marley's side just because we started with the Paradise, because, I mean, there are some subjects involved in this, and I wouldn't agree at that time too. Saludos de Lima, Peru. Hola, hola. So there will be a time pass in the next few episodes. No, okay. Willy should have tried to make a peace. I know, but instead of that, if Willy declared a peace instead of war, I don't think he would have been listened. Or yes, but I don't think Marley people could have considered aliens living in Marley the same level as them. You can't erase so easily hundreds and hundreds of history like that. It's really difficult. Parents are guilty, but the kids are not until they grow up. Exactly, until they grow up. But if they keep living, they grow up. So, how was your day? Really nice, thank you. We all felt the same. Yeah, but it wasn't that emotional. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to repeat this. Zofia and Udo's death. Yes, I feel sorry for them because um, they were kids, and of course, what I said until now was that killing kids is wrong. But if you understand that point of view I have, there was the only excuse, let's say. Otherwise, of course, it's bad. I felt sorry, but not that sorry as if another character died. Willys Hyper reminds me of Erwin. mm, mm, mm. Okay, Erwin wanted to put the new members of Chosahedan in the suicidal attack. But I want to remind you this, they chose to be part of Chosahedan. Willy is not talking to these officers to say, look, we are going to sacrifice you. Come on, let's join because you are officers. No, he said, no matter if they have uniforms or not, who cares? I don't think Erwin would have said the same. I feel like manga depicted more than just a team in the manga. People who are brainwashed and kids especially can't be blamed until they realize they are brainwashed. They don't know what they are doing. Yeah, but for example, Karina realized that, but she doesn't change her mind. So they are wrong. Look, let me tell you one thing. Even the grandpa of Eren realized that, but he's not changing his mind. They are wrong. They are adult and they are brainwashing kids. To me, it's wrong. In Paradise, since season 1, we don't have the same opinion for everybody. We have different opinions, and someone is going to attack the others for these different opinions. But then we see that people are changing because they try to understand some of their points of view. Different opinions. That matters. That's important, and that's what I like. Okay, no Mappa, no more Mappa. Mappa stop the CGI. No, they will never stop because it's their style. If you don't like it, you can watch something else. Pain cycle of hatred, the prevalent here. Yes, this is a loop. I mean, this is a pain cycle. Pain, but also revenge, but also war, but also hate, etc., etc., etc. We have to stop this. Otherwise, nothing will change. Over and over and over again. That's wrong. Willy is like the Erwin of Marley, the devil they needed. Yeah, but yes and no. I said it already. Erwin was searching for answers and peace for his people. Willy, with all the world in his hands, chose murder. Yes, I agree with this. I mean, when Erwin is asking this to his father, and even when he joins the Chosahedan, he's not saying, please, Shinzo, Sasageo, let's destroy the outside world. We still don't know what he would have thought once he discovered the 3 books in the basement. But the Chosahedan They all decided to be part of Chosahedan, and the purpose of Chosahedan was to destroy Titans, because Titans were attacking them. Something normal. If you attack me, I can't stay like this. Sorry, I can't. Willy is asking the entire world to kill the three walls population. I mean, that would have been a massacre. Try to imagine all the world against a few teams of Chosahedan and whatever. A massacre. That was literally, so well prepared the battle. Okay. A sword, a crossbow, even a whip. Yeah. La la la. Oh, by the way, all our Parody's crew looks amazing. Oh yeah, look. I repeat this. I feel as if that's a family. It's no more a team only. It's a family. For all the things they went through, Chosahedan is a family now. They are all unified, all together, no matter different opinions, because even inside the Chosahedan, they have different opinions, but they stay together. And this is a family. I don't know if I read something as you said, and Ackerman always be the yeah, they stay on the king's side. So that's why I've always believed, okay, Eren is the new king, and the Ackerman are protecting him. Levi here, Mikasa here. That's great. I have only problem with the Flock character design. Okay, yes, many people say that he is chubby or that he's too fat. But okay, yes. Fandom is a toxic. Yes, sorry to say, but that's why I don't follow any fandom. I mean, any fan base of any anime, because I am afraid to find the people who are too into it and they take it too personally. That's the risk you take. This is wrong. I'm not saying all people are like this, because they are good fans, sure, but I don't like a fan base, no matter if it's anime, music, or cinema or whatever, because the risk is that you take it too personally and you don't enjoy. You should enjoy more, guys. Look, because the more you criticize, the more stress it takes for you to do so. And life is beautiful, so enjoy more and feel it more. Yes, they are wrong. I'm talking about the kids. Look, I want to say it once again, because probably I was misunderstood. I don't say that it was the right thing to do to kill kids in general. It's not good. What I'm saying is that I understand Eren's point of view for future generations to become adults and spread the negative things about parodies once again, over and over again. For only that reason, I agree with Eren and what he is doing. Of course, in real life, this is something abominous, something crazy. But I hope you understand what I mean, because I'm not saying that killing kids is good. No, I've never said this. I'm saying that if we understand Eren's point of view, that is detached a little bit for the main subject, that means killing kids is wrong. Of course, we know this. But if we detach a little bit from that, we see another perspective that we should take into consideration. Just like Magatha said, we have not the two. Just like Magatha said, we haven't two on Paradise Island. It means they are going to attack. Yeah, the world is attack. The world will attack Paradise soon, because look, even Chosahedan knows what they are about to do next. They know they have to survive. They don't have anybody else. I mean, Marley has the entire world on his side. Paradise has nobody. And now they have to survive. They are alone. Oh, they are making a massacre anyway. This attack of Eren is nothing compared to what's coming, because now Marley has to revenge one more time. This is bad, and this is not good. I don't understand one thing about Mappa. They apologize for bad CGI, but 80% offensive because, yeah, they are not paying any amount. Correct. Yeah. But look, I feel sorry that Mappa has to apologize. They shouldn't. I mean, they should feel sorry if many people don't like it, because it's their goal. I mean, their goal is, please like it. But of course, we know that we are not the same. We are not all the same. So many people will have different opinions. So for sure, somebody is going to like it, somebody is not going to like it, but they don't have to apologize. This is ridiculous. No, they shouldn't. Okay, guys, if you have other questions. Oh, okay, I heard, okay, why do you like Magatha then? He is worse than the guards. I didn't say that I like this Magatha. I mean, I like Magatha because throughout these episodes, he's saying something coherent. For example, they are demons, but okay, we are also demons. This is coherent. This is correct. That's why I like Magatha, because he's recognizing how bad he is. The guards, they didn't say anything. They were just put in front of the gate, and they would have keep going on doing their jobs, their wrong jobs. Magatha, I think he is coherent because he's realizing they are demons too, but at the same time, even in other episodes, he felt bad for aliens living in Marley. I wanted to suggest you to go and watch one more time when they come back from war and they meet their parents once again. Magatha is looking at them and he feels sorry a little bit. So he knows. And I like Magatha because I'm convinced he's going to change his side. And he's going to understand the mistakes he made too. I don't excuse Magatha. He is wrong too. Never said the contrary. But they treat aliens. No, they are not treating aliens nicely, because anyway, they are putting aliens inside of gates. This is not treating nicely people. No. I didn't say that the guards are worse than him. When did I say this? Never. No, I've never said it. I just said that I don't understand why people feel sorry for those guards, and I don't understand, even if I know that Gabi doesn't understand still, but Gabi feels sad for them. But these people are the people who are confining her and let her feeling inferior for the rest of her life. How can you be sad? I know Gabi thinks that she is guilty because she was instructed like that. But I don't personally feel sorry for those guards. I don't feel sorry for them because they are corrupted. They are in the wrong system. So this wrong system has to die. I mean, this wrong system has to finish. Otherwise, hate is going to spread over and over again till the end of time. This is wrong. I've never said that Magatha is better than the guards. Never said it. I just said that Magatha recognized they are doing something wrong. And probably step by step, I hope so, step by step, he's going to change his side. That's what I said. The guards, they can't change his side because they are dead right now. And in another commentary, I also said that these guards are kind with the kids. I said it. But I don't want to be tricked. Those guards are as guilty as all the others. I can't support the guards who are confining the kids or who are trying to discriminate other people. No matter how kind they are bad. I know it's their job, but they are bad. Even if I know that they are doing their job and they were born over there, they are doing the wrong things anyway. So this is wrong. And especially this has to finish. Because if this doesn't finish, it will go on over and over again. That's why Eren is doing something like this. Something like this has to finish. And I know. Do you remember when Armin said it? In order to do something, you have to be ready to sacrifice something. Or more or less, he said something like this. You have to be ready to sacrifice things, to change the world for better in this case. Look, if we were living in an utopian world, full of utopia, I also would have said, look, Eren was going out, he was going to the stage, he was saying his beautiful speech full of love, etc., etc. The people would have agreed with him. Peace, finished. Or Eren coming on stage and he would have said, look, you killed my mother, but no, I'm not going to attack you because peace is great. Let's make peace all together. Thank you. Peace, finished. Don't you think this is ridiculous? Or this is something not human? That means imperfect. I'm not saying Eren is perfect. Eren is a man. He's not a superhero. Do you really think that Eren coming on stage and saying, look, you killed my mother, you killed my friends, you killed my comrades, you killed Hannes, you killed, indirectly, you also killed my father, or you destroyed my father's life somehow. But look, I'm here right now to make peace and erase everything you did to Paradise. Are you ready to change things? That's too good to be true. That's too perfect. How can, listen, try to feel all the pain Eren felt. How can you erase all this pain? How can you? I can't. If I try, I can't. The system is bad. And this system has to finish for the best of the world coming next. A world that doesn't have memories. Look, I tell you honestly, I hope Mikasa is staying till the end. I mean, I hope Mikasa is staying till after the destruction of the world. The reason why I want this is that because Mikasa can't have her memories erased, and she can remember how not to repeat these same mistakes again. So I hope she's going to stay alive even after. She's going to create a family, and she's going to spread good things. And the fact that she has all the memories with herself is a plus because she can't make the same mistakes anymore. And I think she is the only one who can do that. Next episode is insane. Yeah, I think so. I am. Okay, no. But I'm just discussing with you. I mean, I'm not angry with you. I mean, you can have your own opinions and thoughts. This is just my opinion. I just like Flock, and it's nothing in compared to Paradise. Look, Flock So his comrade's dying, and he is objective. They were attacked first. How are we supposed to stay here and care about everybody now when they didn't care when they could? It's another opinion. He is living in paradise. He has a different opinion, but he's not condemned. I mean, John has another opinion. Mikasa has another opinion. They are not condemned. They have a different opinions, and they can live still by having different opinions. That's good. That's what I like. I can't excuse a system where everybody has to think the same. I can't. And I can't excuse people who had the chance to change, but they didn't. I just don't think one can generalize Marlians and aliens in Marley like it's everybody's fault. But look, it's what I'm saying. What they are showing to me is this. They are not showing me a person who's redeeming for what they did. Okay, Falco is kind, but Falco, if he grows up, Falco has the same opinions as others. If Falco is going to grow up without meeting Eren, without blah, 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 yeah, he wants to protect the Gabima. He's becoming a Titan and he's going to kill. Anyway, is this good? Is this something different? They are all like this. All aliens are like this over there. They were raised like this. If you thought differently, you would have gone to paradise. That's why they are all the same. Okay, tell me good people in Marley right now. Look, I wanted to quote Kruger. He said, there is not an absolute truth in this world. Correct. That's why everybody has his own opinion. I quote Kruger many times. He's right. Yeah, those gate guards, come on. Now we are, yeah, it's the beauty of Attack on Titan. Yes. To have different opinions, and all characters are important here. Look, we are giving so much importance to the guards, who are not even the main protagonists. That's great, don't you think? But come on. Okay, tell me a good person in Marley now. I wonder, who is the good person in Marley? I mean, tell me, because I can't find one. The only good person was the drunk guy. Yeah, but look, also in that case, when the kids were coming from war, good job, Gabi, you will become a warrior, so great. How can this be good? No. No. To me, it's not good. Tell me in the comments. Drunk guy is also, oh, what's going on? If you knew. Tell me. I'm here to read. Tell me a good person in Marley till now. I can't find one. It's the system that's wrong. Okay, I said it, but tell me. You said that there are good and bad people. Okay, tell me the good people. Who aren't aware. Are you sure they are not aware? Some of people already were aware of that, but they didn't change. Killing people only because of their thoughts is wrong. Exactly. This makes you understand why they are wrong. This is called a racism. How can you accept a racism? No, no. Sorry, I can't. That means that tomorrow, if you live in a country where our other people's color is wrong, I mean, they spread you the thing is wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong, you have to believe them just because they say it. The more you grow up, the more you have your own thoughts, your own opinions growing in your mind. You have to follow these opinions, not what other people are saying. You can be excused when you're a child, but then when you grow up, you have no more excuses. And yes, Anastasia is totally wrong. Killing people only because of their thoughts is wrong. Yeah. A hero one side can be seen as devil, to other, that's how it is. Yeah, but look, Eren is not a hero. He has never asked to become a hero. Reiner wanted to become a hero by killing people or by destroying something he didn't know. Eren has never asked to become a hero. So even with Reiner, was this good to become a hero, destroying something you have never met before? At least you should get info. What type of info did Reiner get about Paradise? Demons. Demons. That's the only info he had. Is that enough? No. That's why after he went over there, he understood that they were wrong. But he wants to kill himself. No, that's too easy. No, no, stay here. Face reality now. Are you going to change your mind or not? You should. Because if you understand that what they told you is wrong, it's time for you to change your mind because you are an adult right now. It's too easy to say, okay, sorry, I changed my mind. It's time for me to commit what I wanted to commit. No. No. I can relate Attack on Titan with the war. With the Hindu and Muslim. For example, see, there are many people who can relate themselves to this story with the real facts. But please, Stefan, I'm still here to ask you. I mean, I'm still here to wait for your answer, and then I have to go. Or if you wanted to write me in the comments below later, you can. But please, tell me, who are the good people in Marley now? No, I didn't say it's easy. But just to say it's better if I end my life, it's wrong. Because also in that case, that's the easy path. I didn't say it's easy, but it's not impossible. Or if you want to be good now, you have the chance to be. Look, if now a person is trying to, maybe it's not appearing. No, it didn't appear. It happens sometimes. So sorry, Stefan. But tell me, maybe you use the names. So in that case, I try to find another way to explain me. Sometimes it happens. Without the spoilers, of course. But tell me, who's good? I mean, okay, let me tell you one thing. Even if I like Peak, because I think she is the Marley's Sasha or Hanji sometimes, but she's praising the kids who go to war. Also, Peak is wrong to me. These are just my opinions. Okay, Stefan, but anyway, you can write me in the comments below or I'll find another way. Thank you for watching, guys. This was a huge Sorry. I know people agree with me. I know other people will not agree with me. I know I will disappoint other people. Sorry to say, but I don't mind. That means you have your own opinions. I have my opinions, and everything is fine. I accept your opinions, but it's better if you don't insult in the comments. Otherwise, I have to delete the comments because I don't like hate. I told you already. See you on Thursday with the rewatch. And let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if I can change my mind, but till now I don't think so. Maybe in the future I will change my mind. If Eren is killing brutally someone, and I mean, Eren is killing even now brutally, but there are ways and ways. Here, he didn't look at a person and he killed that person, that innocent person. That, to me, they are not innocent. I want to repeat this once again. But anyway, see you on Thursday with the rewatch, and see you on Sunday with episode 7. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, bye guys. See you, Stefan. I still wait for your reply. Try to find a way. Bye. See you.